Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Good job, my dog. Leave.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a give right side. It's Fields. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Gerald McCoy. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
What?
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Hey, y'all ever saw that video on the Hispanic? You can get this ramen fucked up. He was crying and shit. Oh my gosh, bro. Hey, a nigga fucking your lining up, that'll have a nigga crying, son. Real talk, son. That'll fuck your whole day up. He crying like a bitch, too.
On first down, Hackett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film.
That's why you'll be letting just know any nigga cut their head and you be like, oh, I'll cut. Nigga, you lying. You cut your shit. You ain't about to fuck my shit up.
Said right down the word vision for him. It was
I
on
got a
display
nigga saying he
there,
do
wasn't it?
tattoos.
It certainly was.
You the first nigga he do
blocks to
tattoo
set up in front of him.
Bro, get
and if
the
that
fuck,
continues, could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
20.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down.
That nigga Desi is a fool.
Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down. Hackett, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check. 8. Tighten up. 8.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
The Rockets got their ass busted there, huh? They had to put a whole new ass on.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, they should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Dog Murphy Lee and Jazzy Faye. That must be fun. What color is it?
On first down, it's Fields. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. They'll get this one to Cobb complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, they go option to the right.
Oh, that's
And he
good
held
shit.
on
You
to
can
it, but he
say,
probably
get him
should
down.
have as they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Let's go now. You know, 18 Gator, 18 Gator. You know, girl. Let's go, defense. Our top. Boom. Kill.
Who posted this shit? Child Brady said the N-word.
2nd and 15. Gets it off to Freeman. Only 2 there on the jump off. It's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Who?
Let's go.
Well, I'm thinking about fucking Drew Holiday. I'm tripping. I'm like, who the fuck y'all talking about? Matter ran the
The
club.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Yeah, they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down.
He said, how you wake up big in the bed?
The best way to do it? Touchdowns.
Because you don't be in the bed when you be dead. When you wake up.
Look at him. I got you. Check. Gun. Great. 54. Mike 50.
Now Newton on first
Come
down.
on, kid. Fuck. Put your hands together. You got it.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they're going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game.
Oh my God, stop cheating me.
That's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You got to exaggerate that real hard.
Downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
You like nigga. The fuck up.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
54. Come on, D. Let it go. You can't block me. Hatch it. Off.
2nd and 10. Looking deep for Julio. That'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 54. Watch the out. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Get ready. Get ready. Hey, watch.
They'll set up a throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I know he ain't got it. Check. Jim. Wait. Check 13. Check 20. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
For the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
I feel like he's about to sing that sticky.
He's giving his man the crossing route. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for.
That's blurry lines.
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw.
What about you, Ryan? What you doing, Ryan?
Make the fundamental tackle.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Huh?
54.
After the run, Newton going to throw.
What you do, Jay? How many you take, Jay?
Throwing left side, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw seems almost effortless.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
When he with me now, be about you.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone. 20. Right there. 54.
I ain't gonna lie, them shit at that, but that boy, oh my gosh, I think that's the worst. That's the worst part of being a parent. Probably boys can't do diapers, bro.
Nowhere to escape.
Not a piece, because you know you can knock a piece of that. Oh,
making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Now
the Falcons going to
go by your
use
mom.
their
That's what you know what I'm saying.
as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Nah, don't say hit me with somebody like that.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. The shotgun snap for Newton.
That's crazy, Marvin. We're the only non-dads in here.
There on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand
Everyone
on
else
that
is a
one,
daddy.
knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Daddy.
So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 37. Gano's kick is
Daddy
good.
wasn't there.
There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They want you to be part of the Fathers Committee. Part of the Fathers Club.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty.
Oh, he got money.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
Hey, one.
Widen their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Not yet.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide,
he didn't have an option to say yes
plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown.
My dad ain't know what my is. I was there with like my mom.
The main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense
I think I can remember one ass whipping on
settle
my
down and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's why he felt like he hit it right on the spot.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one.
Oh my God!
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
My stepdad was.
Now back to throw. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
All you see is a load.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. K-Wad short in there to get him, and with it, time will expire here in this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Yeah, it was. I never really seen none of that.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. You don't want none of that. Pick up the ball. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
They're going to look to throw. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down. So coming up empty here to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Here's Newton.
Why you like
and take him down for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starting in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Tripping.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Oh, my boys need a party.
Coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
Kendall.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that?
What happened? Why boys need a party?
To take that kind of a punch, though.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Tackle made by K1 Short. Freeman again. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
Yeah.
Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
I am not.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Joe McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Oh, yeah. Can we take it to the Bears today, now?
Here's 2nd and 8.
It takes him to the Bears.
It's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You know what I'm saying?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
This is not
Back to throw here. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to play from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Newton, left side here. That's complete to Godwin. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Oh my God, did you see that
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Right under their shit.
Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Great. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
I swear. This is weird.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Thomas has got it. Complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Out of the gun, Newton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. Hackett, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. This one caught by Ridley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Matt Weil now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Newton now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10.
20. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Newton's going to throw it. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back to back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch. Gun. Mike 54. 54's Mike. Check. Watch it.
To the air again, Newton. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Panthers, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.